Old Stephen A. Smith apologizing to the black community, saying that black folks could relate to Donald Trump with his criminal activities. And he's up there taking a long-winded apology. Hmm. See, there's a segment of people that think that all black people think the same, all monolithic, all, you all done stuff. I will say this. If you've ever committed a crime or if you didn't commit a crime and you're black, you still can't relate to Donald Trump. Because you know why? Because he's getting the white benefit of the doubt. You're not going to get treated like he's going to get treated. You're not. How much you want to bet if Obama was facing the charges that Trump is, that they wouldn't snatch his passport? That he would be reprimanded, that he'd have to have a real mugshot and fingerprinted, that he wouldn't be ostracized. How much you want to bet? You can see black politicians who've gotten faced criminal activity and they've done less and got hit probably way more than he has. I mean, and when you're the so-called president of the United States of the free world and you walk around with white privilege, see, this is how Stephen A. is so whitewashed and so homogenized and so embarrassing, because he's, you long for this white hero. See, this is the dangerous side of when you look at big white daddy is gonna come and save you. You remember in the 90s they did that with Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was because he played saxophone and he ripped and he rhymed. He was the first black president. You remember this catchphrases. And then you go back to JFK in the 60s. The Kennedys were good for black people. We love you. We're good. Always looking for this white messiah that seems like an underdog, that the system doesn't buck, and they want to romanticize him, want to make him into something that he's not for black people. Where did he ever say that he loved Negroes? Where did he ever say he was going to give you reparations? Where did he ever say that I want to acknowledge 400 years of oppression and injustice? Where? When white politicians or people commit crimes, they're not seen in the same as black folk. They're not held to the same accountability as black folk is. You think I'm lying? Do you run up and say, oh, Alec Baldwin represents black folk because he shot somebody, deleted, and I can relate to it, and he's going to come back because he's going to go into his movie because he's still working. Let's not check. They got a project for him. Jonathan Majors gets accused of something that really didn't have any real legs of power, and they got him up on charges, and they got him picking up the litter on the highway and cleaning up everything, and they cut his Marvel career, the comic books. He's suddenly the boogeyman. See, when people, just because Stephen A. makes $12 million for the mass on the ESPN plantation, he gets to fly with Klansman Jerry Jones in his helicopter and grin and shuffle and cluck, and he's cool with Trump because Trump likes black affluent people, and he likes to do photo gazing, and he likes the rappers and people like to, it's business. Epstein Island, all that other stuff, but that's another story, another video. But when you start talking about criminal, first of all, not everybody black been charged with something or done anything. Let's get that straight. And second of all, even if you have, you're not going to get the white pass privilege that this guy's got. You think I'm lying? Well, Puffy and Trump hung out. Who's the one that's being ostracized right now? Who's having everything pulled away from left and right? And if you look at what some stuff Diddy's being charged with and what Trump is, you have to ask yourself, the lines ain't that different except for their position in life. They both got some women that is getting money on them. They both got probably international enterprises or something that's going on. I mean, you have to ask yourself. So when you use common sense, which Stephen A. Smith didn't, it was flashy and, sound like he was endorsing him. Good luck with that. See how much he really thinks about you, what his followers really think about you. You can run over to Fox News and slurp up all you want. They just look at you as just a Negro on the plantation till they can find a younger one to get rid of you, and one that will shuffle and grin. You hang out with Clarence Thomas and grin, Stephen A. So even if his parts about that were accurate, which they're not equal. We live in two different Americas. That's why there's the 3Ks and it's the U. And one thing you're going to learn being black in America, there ain't the same justice system. So let's say that even he was hypothetically telling the truth about this, about relating, you can't. He's Richie Rich. He got a mugshot and they making money. He's selling sneakers. He's going up to chicken places. He's passing gas. He's doing all kinds of things that he can get away with because he's got white privilege. And he's going to give all the Putin information and documents. What you going to do? Pump them brakes. But see, Stephen A's talking outside of his neck. And he figures if he aligns himself with someone like that. And they always got to use criminal and use the worst aspect. Because you sure as heck can't say Trump's got morals. You ain't never heard morals come out about the mouth. You never heard fundamental spiritual belief. I'm not talking about Christianity. I'm talking about spiritual belief. You never talked about a righteousness. You're talking about because you were making some Nino Brown character through this. This is what you're doing. I know what Stephen A was trying to do, criminal enterprise, and try to turn it. And I know about the hustle and entertainment and all that. But it's a disservice, though. There's nothing about Trump that even if you were a criminal and you were black, you could relate to. Because you're not going to get the same fixings as he does. They're going to try to take you out. They could RICO him too, but they won't. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another shit if you like my piece.